Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose of Safety with Dr. Charlie Cartwright. So today I want to talk about another safe driving tip, and specifically fire extinguishers in commercial vehicles. So I've got the picture in the background here, and I've got an interesting story. I spent 20 years of my career in the transportation industry. I was at UPS for 10 years and FedEx for 10 years. So I had 20 years at two of the largest small package delivery companies in the world at the time. Now I think they're second and third because Amazon passed them both, which is crazy to think about. But I remember I spent, that career, I spent 5 years of it delivering packages, 4 years, and parts of five. So parts of 5 years delivering packages. And so I was a professional driver. And I remember seeing the fire extinguisher in the cab, and where we had them mounted was right next to the pouch that had all the hazardous material tags in it, right? And never used it, never had to use it, thankfully. But I realized that I never received any training on how to use that fire extinguisher should there have been an event where it was needed. And I remember, I was in leadership. Out of the 20 years of my career, 15 of it I spent in leadership positions and did a lot of Smith system training, just a lot of different training we had, but never trained anyone. That was not part of the protocol. I was training anyone on how to use the fire extinguisher. So I was talking to a buddy of mine as he retired from FedEx Ground. And he was there when they were RPS and then were purchased by FedEx and transitioned over. So he was an independent contractor for roughly 30 years, and owned several routes. I think at the end, he owned maybe a dozen different routes, something like that. And he started laughing when I told him about it because he said, you know what? In 30 years, I never received any training either. So it's an oversight there. And it's just one of those small details that, given the right circumstance and the right time, can make all the difference in the world. And the training is very straightforward and it's pretty simple, but it's something that we need to make sure that when we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's when it comes to safety, that we make sure that we don't have things slip through the cracks like that. And again, it's one of those things, hey, it's an OSHA requirement, DOT, all these things to have the equipment in the vehicle. But we also need to make sure that we have a good solid training for people on how to use that should the need arise, and for them to know when to use it, right? Because there's sometimes, hey, that fire extinguisher is not going to help you. You need to move away, get to a safe distance, right? And so understanding all the things required to operate that safely and appropriately. So that's my message for today. I hope this finds you well. Hope you're having a great day. And until next time, take care.